It's time for baseball on MLB Network. It's game 2 of the ALDS between the Oakland A's and the Texas Rangers. Game 2 of the AL Division Series is next. Chance Adams will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your Texas Rangers.
And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You know, they better not sleep on that guy sitting in the 7-hole. He's got 6 RBIs in this series already, so obviously he's had a huge impact on the last few games. Now they're hoping for more of the same from him, and as someone watching this game, so am I.
Chance Adams is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, I think he's the kind of guy you always feel confident in to go out there and perform for you. He has great stuff, and beyond that, he knows how to get guys out. That's something some pitchers never really figure out, but he doesn't have that problem most of the time, and I don't expect that to be a problem here either.
Striding into the box, Wiz Hammer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Hammer.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there at the knees, strike 1. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. A 0, Rangers coming up. Lots more to come on MLB Network.
Batting 9th, the catcher, Jose Trevino.
Comes set, the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and the Rangers squander a good opportunity here as the side is retired. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Striding in once again, Wiz Hammer. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Hammer.
Now the pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. And he misses again. 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Takes this the other way to right. Vargas is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. We'll head now to the home half. Ready once again, Wiz Hammer.
The shortstop.
First delivery to him on the way. Now he sends a routine fly ball out to straightaway center. Reyes has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Ready now, Wiz Hammer. He flew out in his last at bat.
Wiz Hammer.
First pitch of the at bat. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
This is a tough spot here to turn two off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least one out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get one out in a spot like this.
And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch. The 1-1 pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. Good job of making him chase a pitch. Here's Joey Gallo now. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only one run on the board. Or for them, they just haven't had consistently good at bat.
On to first, and a sigh of relief in that visitor's dugout as that's a big man to retire to start out the hole. Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Reyes. He's the one to start off the 9th inning with his guys in danger of going down 2-0 if they can't rally.
1-1-1.
Sliced hard on the ground. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in their face and salt this game away for his guys.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Athletics, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 14 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 40 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon at Globe Life Park, 48,100.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's Game 3 of the American League Division Series between the Texas Rangers and the Oakland A's. Game 3 of the ALDS. Next. Ray Karnitz will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2026 Oakland Athletics.
A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. And Dero, how do they fight off elimination here on the road?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
Ray Karnitz is on the mound, and he'll look to wrap up this division series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And the guy I want to focus on today is Alan Hansen, second.
Stepping in, Miguel Tavares. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Miguel Tavares.
Toward the gap in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. Striding forward now is the DH, Rafael Marquez, and a great chance for the Rangers to add on in just the first inning. Back up the middle, reined in. Off balance throw, gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Rangers will have to be.
Batting third, the shortstop, Wiz Hammer.
First pitch on its way. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, Dero. One inning, he'll be giving that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Wiz Hammer comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes ball 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
In the air now, out to right field. Tavares will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Standing in, Wiz Hammer. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
In for strike 2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here. Rafael Devers, the next to bat. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. The 2-1 home. Hit on the ground to short. Hammer is there. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Rafael Vargas. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? To second for 1. Relay to Olsen, and they turn the double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
1-1-1.
To reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Hammer. In. And a close play at first, but he's called out of the side is retired. 1, 2, 3, go. So coming to the plate, Wiz Hammer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Hammer.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
0-1.
4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So nothing. So striding forward now, Victor Reyes. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Reyes.
Up the middle. Hammer over. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Play ball.
Standing in, Fred Roberts. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle.
1-1-1.
Hammer fields it clean. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Play ball. Ball 4. Take the base. 3. He's out. Out. Ball 4. Take the base.
At the plate, Wiz Hammer. He bats with 2 outs and the winning run at second.
Hammer.
Here's the first pitch. And a ball 1-0.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Wow, that grounder caught him. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. We can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue.
Run it.
Throw on to first, and we are going to the... Whiz Hammer.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Whiz Hammer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
1 ball.
To 1-2 now. Last strike now for Oakland. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
2 balls.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit.
The batter.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And that brings in the big power hitting first baseman, Matt Olson. The 3-0. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Wow, how quickly things change. The possible winning run has gone from in the hole to on deck to at the plate. Things have gotten a lot more interesting here in a hurry.
No more. More.
This one's down to third. Swanson picks it up. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over. Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top. MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's Game 4 of the American League Division Series between the Texas Rangers and the Oakland A's. It's Game 4 of the AL Division Series. Next. Miguel Almonte will be on the mound for Game 4. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2026 Oakland Athletics.
A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Mark DeRosa, how did they go?
He's safe. 3, out.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Joey Gallo.
The set and the 2.
1-1-1.
Hit hard to short to his right. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired.
Batting third, the shortstop, Wiz Hammer.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
The 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Play ball. You're out. He's out. Out. You're out. He's out. That's ball four. Out. Out. That hit him. He's got first. Out. You're out.
Stepping into the box, Wiz Hammer. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Lifted
Come on,
into
go hard.
center
You're
field.
scoring. Go hard.
Reyes is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side.
Play ball. 3. Out. Out. Ball four. Take the base. He's out. 3. Out. You're out. Ball four. Take the base. He's out.
Ready for another chance. Victor Reyes. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Two.
Hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. There's one. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play.
That's good athleticism.
Leading off for the A's, the shortstop.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hammer.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Gallo is in pursuit. He gets to it and makes the.
3. That's ball four. 3. Out. 3. Out. 3. He's out. You're out.
Digging in once again, Wiz Hammer. He leads off their half of the 8th,
Now
and they've been
batting,
unable to get that
shortstop,
starter out of the
Wiz
game to this point.
Hammer.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. 0-2, here it comes.
Nope.
Ball 1 as he lays
ball,
off below
2
the
strikes.
zone. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Now another 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Stepping up now, Victor Reyes. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. On the ground is short. Allen's throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Ball four. Take the base. Out. Out. 3. Out.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 5 of the American League Division Series between the Oakland A's and the Texas Rangers. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. How do they go about staying alive in this one, D-Row?
4-4, take your base.
Batting third, the shortstop, Will Hammer.
From the stretch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Laureano leads off first with one away. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Their count now at 2-2. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
Let's play ball.
Leading off for the Rangers,
The
second
windup
baseman,
and the 0-2 pitch.
Matlock.
Hot on the ground is short. And that's out number one.
Play ball. 3 out. 3. He's out. You're out. He's out. Ball 4. Take the base.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Wiz Hammer 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Count is 1-2 now. Third inning, no score to this point. Now a snap move over to first, and he's back standing. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Vargas is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Let's play ball. Out. Out.
Batting ninth,
The windup and the 0-1.
Trevino.
1-1.
Ground out to short. Hammer scoops it up. On to first, and there are 2 down. And with 2 gone now, let's take a look at our up-to-the-minute playoff tree. Digging in now, Fred Roberts. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like.
3 out.
To the plate now is the designated hitter,
Now batting,
Rougned
the
Odor. In his
designated hitter.
career versus this
Rougned.
pitcher, 2 hits in 7 tries.
Odor.
This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. A couple of. Now at the plate, Wiz Hammer. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Hammer.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. 1-1. Push softly over toward the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft line. Ball. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
In there, now the throw. Not in time as he steals second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs.
On the bag,
if we see
on the
one
bag,
at all,
right
it'll
here, on the
probably
bag.
be extended out of the zone.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. Stepping in, Dansby Swanson. It was a walk in his last trip.
Dansby Swanson.
Round is short. This could be 2. 1 there. Relay to Olsen, and they turn the double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one.
3.
Digging in and looking for more. Wiz Hammer. He singled his last time up.
Wiz Hammer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
A pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. Naquin leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hits this one hard the other way, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Now batting, Rafael Devers. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 4 for 11. He's taken him deep once.
Devers.
Back up the middle. He's got it to second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there.
3. Out.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Rich Matlock. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1.
2.
On the ground to short. Could this be two? There's one.
That's an out.
On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base.
Play ball. 3.
Well, they know their work is nowhere close to being finished, but they've handled their business so far, winning here to punch their ticket to the ALCS and a possible trip to the World Series. Well done.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he ended up handing things off to his bullpen buddies in the 9th, but still, 8 strong innings from him really showed a lot in this one.
For the left-hander Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Division Series.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the Victorious Athletics, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base.